Hi folks, welcome to the Sabre Zone. This is the video on the channel that always discusses what you guys had to say and how you said it. So let's take a look at this. I went and got one. I said, time for another Sabre Zone. Why not? I'm going to throw some videos at you guys later on tonight. I want to, after these, I'm just making two right now, and I'm going to try to jump. I'm going to try to make a few more later. It depends on my schedule, but I think I'll be able to. Okay. And let's look at the clip. Shout out goes to Philip Gibson. Dahlin takes a step every game. As his confidence grows and good games are more the norm, next season he will be a true all-star, not just an add-on or as a representative. I'm just really happy with what I'm seeing. And Philip, I can't agree with you more, eh? Isn't it fun to watch somebody we were ready to shoot ourselves months ago, how he's playing defensively, look really good all of a sudden. He looks a lot better. And if you look at his stats, they just don't tell the tale of what's going on out there. I mean, how many times have we seen him? He's going towards the blue line and he pulls a Bobby Orr and goes back into our zone and starts out again. Like, that guy's a special talent, folks. He is a special talent. And I think we just got to be patient. Even if he goes through another spurt of mistakes and everything, let's be patient. Let's let this unfold, because this is a young kid. And he is absolutely going to be winning Norris trophies, in my opinion. He's going to be winning Norris trophies. The idea of putting him at forward, guys, get rid of it, please. That's what we say when he wasn't playing good. He's playing good now. Like, what do you not see that I see? He's a very good, steady defenseman right now. He's not bad at all right now. If it was months ago, I'd hear you. Yeah, we got to try something, because he's a wasted talent if we keep letting this guy confidence get punched in the head night after night. But right now, Dahlin is starting to come into his own. It might take another 3 years where he really dominates the league. And guys, we got a stud here. I'll tell you right now, we got a stud here, so we got to be patient, hang on to this guy, not do the stupid thing and panic and move him or something. That'd be insane to do. But I don't think Adams is that dumb. So I think we're going to go into this next phase of Dahlin's development with a lot more fun. Guys, I think it's going to be a lot more fun to watch this kid next year. When he's bigger and stronger again. He's going to be bigger and stronger. God, I noticed last year how much bigger he looked. I was like, oh my God, he just looked bigger. So this is where we're at with this guy. And you know what? That's where I'll give Granato credit. He always had his back in interviews and everything, no matter what Dahlin did on the ice. He says, no, Dahls is a special player. They're very aware of what they got there. They're very aware. So at least it tells me, that the coaching staff, and management isn't on crack like they used to be, felt like, right? Right now, they just seem like, okay, this is where he's at now. This is where we're projecting he's going to be in about 2 years, And 2 years might sound long, but guys, it's just 160 games of experience. That's all it is. You can only get so many games a year. So when we go into this next season, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of head of steam he comes into the next year, because he's he's closing out, guys, very confidently this year, very confidently. God, I'm watching him on the ice, and he's surprising me, the moves he's making and how creative he is in the zone. He has no fear going right to the net. No, God, no. We've got a special one here. We do, and we would be. I even seen fans laughing, calling him a bust last year. Not our fans, outside fans and other channels, and saying, Dahlin's a bust, the Sabres screwed up again, and yeah. We'll see in a few years. This kid is something, man. He is, he's the only guy in the league I'd trade him for is McDavid. That's it. Nobody else. I'd be open-minded about Austin Matthews. That's about it, but I wouldn't want to do it. No. Connor McDavid is the whole thing, the whole superstar thing, That's it. Outside of that, no, I wouldn't trade him for anybody in the entire league. Right now, this very minute, just right now. So, and don't think I wasn't frustrated with him, guys. Check my old videos. He was driving me nuts. I don't mean this year. I'm talking last year. And people were saying, he should get $7 million. He deserves it. I said, no, he doesn't. No. They want him to get like 8 years, $7 million. Absolutely no. No, not until he wakes up. And if it costs us a bit more, then it costs us a bit more. But we have to protect ourselves with those long-term contracts, guys. We can't do those no more. No, just because somebody has a 40-goal season is not a reason to give 8 years at $9 million. It's not a reason. It's a dumb thing we did with Skinner. Dumb. He's worth 6. He's worth 6.5. That's what he's worth this year. Last 2 years, he's worth $1.5 million. You know what I mean? So we haven't gotten our money's worth with Skinner. We're not going to. We're not going to get that 40-goal guy again. I don't think so. Unless the team completely goes crazy next year. Then yes, then something could happen, right? You know, this Dahlin kid is another one, eh? I mean, we've got such studs on our blue line. Think about it, guys. Power, Dahlin, Samuelson, just to name a few. And then, you know, you got Yoki Haru. I mean, there's guys, we are so like deep in that area that I don't know how we're going to be able to afford all of them when their contracts are up. Hopefully, they want to play here. They'll all take team-friendly deals. That's really important about the culture. When there's no selfish guys and they say, no, I'm going to take $1 million less. I'm going to stay here with my friends and play in this city. I don't want to go out, traded somewhere. Some guys will want to stay. And those are the guys that we want to build around. Alex Tuck's one of those guys, eh? Like he didn't demand a lot more. You know, he's making under $5 a year. It's not, and don't get me wrong, that's insane cash, insane. But a guy like Alex Tuck, you can see what he brings, his element of game he brings. He probably could have got a bit more in Vegas. He's probably a low maintenance guy and says, yeah, I'll be happy with that. Like, whatever. I'm sure my agent wanted me to get 5, but I'll take the 4.75. I'm good. Whatever it was. I am really, really excited about Dahlin. Yes, Philip, absolutely. And what you said there too is very true. Every night, okay, that he comes out, I'm expecting to see something special now. I am. And when we do see it, we're not even surprised now. We're kind of expecting it, right? It's just kind of how it feels. So yeah, I am absolutely good with that. Absolutely. When it comes to Rasmus Dahlin, oh my God, guys. We've got to just stick with this kid, let him develop, let our coaching staff develop him, be patient as fans. I am the same way. You've seen it this year. Even this year, I'm like, oh, he just drove me nuts, some of the boneheaded mistakes in the zone. But whenever I do that to myself, guys, I swear what I do. I go into Cap Friendly and I look at the ages on the team. And then I see he was like the second youngest guy in the team, or almost, right? I think he was, except for Cousins. Cousins the youngest at the time. And I look at their ages, I'm like, my God, he's like in his 4th year, and he's like still one of the youngest guys on the team, on the roster. So Dahlin's a beast. And you know what, guys? Also, the way he handled himself with Matthews. No fear, no mercy, aggressive, wouldn't let up. He has a mean streak. We're seeing it this year. He has a mean streak, and he's strong. He's not some weak little lanky kid. He's strong too. You've seen how he was pushing Matthews around there. He was. And Matthews got fed up, couldn't take it anymore. So we've got a special kid in Rasmus Dahlin, and we've got to make sure that we nurture that like a little child and raise it properly to have good values and structure as they get older. And then we'll see what he turns into as a young man, because he's coming into those years very soon. And I do believe that in the future, he'll probably be one of our alternate captains, I believe, in the future. Not yet, He doesn't seem to care about that anyway. Guys that want to be captain or can get hurt somebody else's captain are not leaders. They're just not. And people that think otherwise, then you haven't played. And if that means you've been hurt, that means you weren't a captain. So when I wasn't captain of my team and I was alternate, I didn't care. I thought the captain was the right guy. In my head, I didn't have an issue with it, never. So a lot of guys don't care about that stuff. They really don't. They just want to see the team win. That's all that matters. If they're winning, everything's good. That's it. All right. My ramble's over. I gotta get out there. I got things I gotta do today, guys, except videos. So I gotta get these two out to you. I'll see you tonight. Have a good one till then.